All right, next video, y'all. You've got a safety check on your tractor. It's real simple, not a big deal. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is check your tires, and you just kick your tires. Okay, go around each one and make sure that they're they're not low. Okay, all right, and then you're going to say tires good. Okay, fuel check. You're gonna check your fuel. I showed you where your fuel gauge is. Your brakes, you're just gonna check your brakes. Make sure that they're, if they try to have them where you can brake them individually, I would just bring your little bar over to where they'll brake at the same time. Your gear shift must be in neutral, so you're gonna sit on a tractor. Of course, I don't care if if you're not cranking it up or whatever, when you sit on the tractor, if they have you sit on the tractor, pay attention to your ROPS, whether your seatbelt needs to be on or not. But I can imagine, I would just about bet that they're gonna have your ROPS up, okay? And so you need to have your seatbelt on. If your ROPS is down, you need to say audibly that, okay, my ROPS are down. Don't just say it in your mind. You need to say it to the judge. My ROPS are down, or this piece of equipment is not equipped with ROPS, so I'm not going to put my seatbelt on. Okay, you need to say that too then. All right, and then you just get on the tractor and say that gear shift is in neutral, because it will not crank if it is not in neutral. Okay, and then your throttle, you don't want to have your hand throttle wide open. Okay, so remember that forward is wide open, towards you would be at idle. So this is wide open, that's at idle. Okay, you don't want it wide open, because it's just like it'd be like stepping on the gas of your vehicle and cranking it. Okay, it's just going to rev it up, and it's not good on the engine. Okay, and like I said, seatbelt, we talked about that. Or just remember, ROPS up, seatbelt on; ROPS down, seatbelt off. Okay. All right, look, get me on that other one that I sent you. Okay, your oil pressure, like I said, this does not have an oil pressure gauge on it. Okay, but it's got the oil light. So if you have any issues, it's going to show you. Amp meter, that means your voltage. Okay. This one doesn't have an actual gauge, but you can see the little battery next to the park and brake emblem. That's your amp meter. If you're having, if your battery's low or something like that, that's going to start blinking red. Okay, and then your temperature gauge, there's your temperature gauge. Okay, pretty self-explanatory on that. All right, so you're not going to have this list, okay, in front of you, so you're going to have to remember what all you need to check. Okay, so I'm going to send you all the list on all these, your equipment list, your safety check list. Okay, and then that way you're going to have to remember how to do each one of them. Okay, but it's simple. On your equipment list, I would imagine that the way they're going to do that is they would say, like on your tractor right here, they're going to have a little sticky note that says number 1, and then they're going to, for your air cleaner, and this will be number 2, and so on. So you don't have to, you're not going to have to go through each equipment item, but they would have, they might either point to it and say, what is this, or more than likely, if I had to guess, they're going to have a little sticky note or something like that with a number on it, and you gotta identify it. Okay, so that's pretty simple. But your pre-operation, your safety check, I know from experience that you will have to remember those steps. Okay, but it's not a lot of steps on that. Okay, all right, see y'all later.